data representation. So in the previous class we have discussed about the conversion of decimal number system to octal number system. So in this class let us discuss about the conversion of decimal fraction to octal fraction. So the first step is to convert the decimal fraction to octal fraction is the given decimal number should be multiplied by 8. So the decimal fraction should be multiplied by 8 and note down the carry and product. So next step 2 is repeat step 1 until the fractional part becomes 0. Until the fractional part becomes 0. So next step 3 is to convert, step 3 is the first carry is called as MSB because I am taking here the fractional part. So the first carry is called as MSB and the last carry is called as LSB. So the the octal equivalent number of decimal fraction is written from MSB to LSB. So let us discuss with an example by using these steps. So the first step here, let us take an example called as 20.50 to the base 10. So in the conversion of decimal number to binary numbers, I already told you that in this problem, fractional part problem, there are two parts. This is called as integral part and this is called as fractional part. So the integral part is divided as it is 20 divided by 8 because I am converting it into decimal number to octal number. So the integral part should be divided by 8. So 8 to the 16, remainder is 4. So this is my MSB and this is my LSB. So the octal number is 24. So this is integral part. So next the fractional part is, let us take value, carry and product. So the value is 0.50. So the step 1 is to multiply the given decimal number by 8. So multiply it by 8. So 8 zeros are 0. 8 5s is 40. So here it comes. So that becomes 44.00. So if the value is the 4 value is before decimal point, so I will write it as carry. So the product becomes 0 now. So it cannot be further multiplied because the step 2 is repeat step 1 until fractional part becomes 0. So the fractional part here is 0. So stop here. So this is the only carry. So write as it is 4 to the base 8. So let us check whether the answer is right or wrong using cross verification method. So here it should be before the decimal point, it should be multiplied by 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1, 8 raised to 2, so on. So after the decimal point, the value should be multiplied by 8 raised to minus 1, 8 raised to minus 2 and so on. So first 2 into 8 raised to 1 plus 4 into 8 raised to 0 plus here the value is 4. So 4 into 8 to the power of minus 1. So next 8 raised to 1 is 8, 8 2s are 16. 8 raised to 0 is 1, 1 into 4 is 4. So I will write it as 4 divided by 8. So 8 to the power of minus 1. If I take it to denominator, it becomes 8. 4 divided by 8. So 4 1s are 4 2s are. So 1 by 2 means, so 16 plus 4 is 20 plus 1 by 2 means 0.5. So the answer is 20.3.50 to the base 10. So the given decimal number is 20.50. So the equivalent octal number is 24.4 to the base 8. So let us take one more example. So let us take two more examples. The first one is 12.25 to the base 10. We convert it into octal number. So first 12.25 to the base 10. So first the integral part should be multiplied by 8. So 8 ones are 8, remainder is 4. So this is my LSB, this is my MSB. So MSB to LSB I will write, and then the octal number of 12 is 14. So next the decimal fraction should be taken as value, carry and product, right? So 0.25, and the step 1 to convert decimal fraction to octal fraction is multiply the given decimal fraction by 8. So 8 5s are 14, so 4 carry, remainder is 0. So 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 4 20. So the decimal point is, after decimal point there are 2 digits. So this is my product value, but 2 is written in carry column. So the product value is 0 and cannot be further divided, because the step 2 is repeat step 1 until the product or the fractional part becomes 0. So now the fractional part is 0, so leave it. So the here also only one carry, that is 2. So this is my octal number, and cross verify the answer yourself and check it out whether the answer is equivalent to this decimal number or not. Fine, and move on to next example. So integral part is divided by 8. So 8 9s are 72, remainder is 0. So next 8 1s are 8, remainder is 1. So the equivalent octal number is, so here the first remainder is LSB and the last remainder is MSB. So I will write from MSB to LSB. So 1 1 0. This is my equivalent octal number of 72, right? So after converting it to integral part to octal number system, so let us move on to decimal fraction. So value, carry and product. So the value is 0.2, so multiply it by 8, because the decimal fraction is converted into octal fraction by multiplying the given decimal fraction by 8. So 8 into 2 is 16, so 1.6. So the decimal fraction, decimal point, before decimal point there is 1, so it will be written in carry, so the product is 0.6. Again repeat step 1 until the fractional part becomes 0. So 0.6 into 8. So 0.6 into 8 means the carry is 4, 0.8, and it goes on. So after decimal point I need only 2 digits, it's enough. So I am taking this is as MSB and this is as LSB. So 0.14 to the base 8. This is my octal number of 72.2 to the base 10. So I am converted 72.2 to the base 10 to the octal number, that is 110.14 to the base 8.